It was the summer of 1975. Any idea what happened?
No.
Oh, come on. You're so young. You guys know Jaws came out, right? You just got that tingle. I know the hair stood up on the back of your neck because that's what it did for me. Jaws brought such unbelievable fear into the lives of people, including myself. For, I believe it was over 15 years, I didn't go in the ocean because I couldn't see to the bottom, and I'm always thinking there was a shark there. But you know, there was something else that happened. There was this big group over here that were suffering from the fear of it, but then there was another group. There was a spike in a marine biologist coming to fruition, people that are jumping in to be marine biologists, because when they walked out of the movie, they didn't feel fear, they felt opportunity. You have any idea what I'm talking about here?
Well, it's hitting home right now for me in my life. I feel that God has gifted me with certain attributes of business, and I want to exercise those things, but I constantly find myself being crippled and honestly not fighting as hard as I could because of the fear of wasting energy, wasting time, not sealing the deal. So I see an opportunity in my life, but I'm also being hindered by some fear. So I could highly relate with what you're saying.
And that fear, let's just address that for a minute. First of all, there's good fear. There's a fear of the Lord, right? The Lord He's gifted us with senses, and we can sense whether this is not right. It's something I should be afraid of. But then there's another fear, and it's of the evil one. It's a lie. Fear is a lie from him. He's just trying to distract you from going down the right path. So when you look at fear, look at it through the right lens. Make sure it is a healthy fear and not a false fear. But speaking into that, I had a company that I lost in the year 2000. And when I lost that company, I was devastated. I mean, just absolutely devastated. But as I look back, that was some 25 years ago, I recognized that that fire that I went through, I needed to go through to be able to, quite frankly, to be standing here in front of you. Because I had to glean from that experience. I grew wisdom from that so I can help somebody, well, like you, somebody who wants to go into business, but he stops himself because he tells himself he can't. And I'm telling you, you can. You see, God built us to be in relationship. So whatever your weakness is in that area of business, your focus should be your strength, and then marry your weakness to somebody else's strength. I call it matching. And when you do that, great things can happen. I recognized that I could not do everything by myself. I needed others in my life. The problem in the beginning was I chose the wrong people. So I kind of put everything through this lens, Craig. If I do this, will it bring glory to God? If I do this, will it bless others? If I do this, will it edify me and build me up to be more of the man I'm supposed to be? You see, if I pass that, I pass the God test. I know now I can go this way. Now, whether or not my strengths and weaknesses and passions line up with that dream of a business, that's another story. But at least I passed the most important test, the God test. Now you need to discern whether or not this is a God dream or it's an evil one telling you something he shouldn't be telling you.
And what you said really, really hit home. Some people jumped out of the water, while others jumped in.
That's correct.
And the point that's really, really sticking with me right now is the healthy fear that you mentioned.
Yeah.
The people that are jumping in still need to have a healthy fear of sharks because they can bite them in half.
Right.
But the dramatized version is the false fear that shark's not waking up just to come and find humans just to destroy them.
That's right.
And we have to be able to discern that. That's what I'm walking away with.
Well, let me give you one more piece to walk away with. Do you have any idea how many shark attacks there are on an average basis on a year? Not many. Not many. The shark attack happens right here. Do not focus on that shark. Look for the opportunity, because that opportunity may be the very thing that God is calling to. It may be the very thing you were born for. Seek out that opportunity. Do not fear. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. You know, I just love to sow into the next generation. The experience that God has given me, well, they're not only for me to have, they're for me to share, because I've gleaned so much wisdom from them that I want to pass them along to somebody who needs to hear them so that they don't make the mistakes I made, that they don't step in the potholes that I stepped in, and they'll avoid them and become more of the man that God built them to be. So You could do the same thing, whether it's your son, your daughter, whether it's a nephew or a coworker or somebody that's been entrusted to you. I'm going to challenge you. Share those stories with them, because remember, they're not just for you. God allowed you to walk in that experience. He allowed you to walk through whatever you've walked through so that you can not only keep it to yourself, but share it with somebody else, preferably somebody younger, somebody who needs to hear from you. Hey, the next generation needs us. Let's be there for them. God bless you.